Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So right now, I want to get a little bit more scientific here because I feel like the last 3 or 4 episodes have been kind of shabby in a way. But since the fact is that I happen to have a lot more interest in things like science and the like, it just so happens that now I'm going to have a better chance at succeeding with Honest J. Nowak itself. So let me talk about absolute zero. Yeah. Absolute zero. The ultimate way for temperatures to drop down. And of course, the sad truth is that there's never going to be a likelihood where we're ever going to reach that spot in our lifetime. The fact is that we've had temperatures in the state of Wisconsin, and pretty much in a lot of other places worldwide, reach temperatures of around negative 55 degrees or more. And that is a record breaker because that just so happened to occur last January. So a little more than a year ago, but you probably get the idea. But anyways, absolute zero itself is a pretty dangerous anomaly itself. Being that it's in the negative 100s, and it's absolutely worse than anything else you could probably imagine. It is multiplied by the lowest temperature ever recorded around here in the Midwest. But in and of itself, absolute zero is actually most likely never going to happen. And it's simply because, like Bill Nye had stated back then, there's always a spot nearby where it's going to be warmer. And despite the coldest regions of the planet itself, including the South Pole, absolute zero will never, ever be achieved. Especially in certain areas like this, because we are in fact going to have a much warmer spot, including the sun, to always keep those spots from dropping down to an insane level like that. It will be that bad if absolute zero actually gets down to that level. But since that has never happened, we probably can't expect it to happen even in the future. Despite the people who actually claim that the planet itself is getting colder and colder, and that global warming is just some kind of myth. But I know a fact that there are some things like that that are bound to happen. Absolute zero may not actually happen because of rising temperatures, as well as a few other implications and a few other administrative properties that happen to be put in. Specifically, to talk about how temperatures themselves are indeed drastically changing pace with climate change that has gotten worse because of environmental impacts like pollution. But absolute zero itself, though, it may be achievable anywhere that's not Earth, but the fact is that because there's always a spot on the Earth that is going to get warmer, including the fact that there is a giant fireball millions of miles away from Earth itself, simply known as the Sun. It'll always keep our planet warm to the point where absolute zero can never be achieved. Not even the South Pole could probably get to that spot. I feel like that this is just a great way to go here, but absolute zero is certainly not going to happen. Not on any spot on Earth. Maybe somewhere else, though. Especially if you're going further away from the sun, like in places like Neptune. So, if you want to see more go down on my channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.